I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Hey, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats and sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga, call your mom. What you about to do? You about to put it in the water tonight. Yeah. Put it in the water tonight, add a little bit of doodle and some beans on it. Put some hot sauce, bitch, get the cane on it. Y'all niggas don't forget to put the cane on it. Put 3 bags, bitch, of cocaine on it.
Bam! Timmy, we're on time. As a matter of fact, we're going to call you Attack on Timey. How about that?
Not on time.
We're 100% on time.
We are 7 minutes
Boo,
late.
that's 8:52 in the Pacific Standard Times. So therefore, we're on time. Tuck out. I didn't say 8, whatever the fuck it was, Eastern Standard. No. So we're early. How about that?
We're not. No, 8:45.
Rev Homie Quotes says, Spice Nerd.
Rev Homie don't play that. RHBPDQ.
Ooh, I like the DP.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You know what that is? Never mind. Let's
DP.
go. Nothing. Don't even bring it up. Oh my God. One time in Rome. Nothing. Oh my God.
I know what it is.
No, my God.
Yes, I
Boo,
do.
don't embarrass me in front of Los
Angeles.
Angeles. He froze up.
It's double.
What?
I know
Kill.
I know
It's double kill.
No, I know what it is.
Yeah, it's double kill. Yes, thank you so much, Timmy. I'm always getting bullied. So, boom.
I don't like getting bullied, Chris. You're a mammary gland.
Yeah.
Meanie head.
Okay. So, Attack on Timey. So, we're on time. My Lost Interest wouldn't be here if we weren't.
My lost interest is the chatter that holds this chat together.
He's like the Elmers and the glue.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, Takal Pekin's here, Boo. And he marked himself safe for making action figures today.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. So, what do you think about
I was worried
that?
he was going to make an action figure of himself.
Josephus is here now,
Yeah.
so let's get this motherfucking party started, because this is a party that already started, like last week. So you're going to have to do a quick recap on DG.
I can't remember where we were.
Donald Gaskins.
No, I can't remember where we were at.
You got a little extra time, so you can recap. If you want. Recap.
Hang on, let me just, I know we probably went through his early life and all that.
Well, tell everybody who he is.
He drank a bottle of kerosene when he was 1 year old.
Bam! Who else does that? Nobody. Not even the sham wild
And he
guy.
had convulsions until he was 3.
Right. So from 1 to 3 Chilinos, Donald Gaskins was fucking straight up legitimate. Part 2. Let's fucking go.
He went on a violent crime spree when he was an adolescent.
Probably when he was 5 because the kerosene was wearing off, Boo.
Gang rape.
Oh, yeah.
Hitting somebody in the head with an axe.
Rap. Under YouTube standards. We're trying to get remonetized right now, okay?
Murders.
Let's get into the murders.
Yeah, I don't think I got into any murders.
No, we didn't get to any murders because he was straight up drinking kerosene when he was 2, and then Articulate Johns is doing it too, Boo. So he drank kerosene when he was how old?
But I don't remember I don't remember him escaping from this
you know what?
prison.
You know what? When I was 1, I kind of drank kerosene. It was Kool-Aid with well water, and there was a lot of motherfucking chemicals in the well water. And my goddamn Kool-Aid smelled like rotten eggs, Boo.
Dude.
It did. Every day. Even the cherry, no matter what.
Are you being serious?
I'm being dead motherfucking serious.
That makes me nervous.
Boo. We had carcinogenics in that bullshit. And like, my mom just kept giving it to us. We were like, give us some more Kool-Aid. And it smelled like fucking rotten eggs. And we just kept drinking that shit like crazy.
I definitely don't like that.
We didn't know. We didn't know. They were dumping shit right in our backyard. They were NIMBYing us. They were straight up NIMBYing us. You know what that is?
That's not right.
Yeah.
Kevin Meaney.
You know what that is?
No.
Kevin Meaney said that?
Well, Timmy said no.
Oh.
Josephus said that. Kevin Meaney tapes. That's not right.
Yeah. Kevin Meaney was a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
He dead now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Matt would love him. So, yeah, they were dumping straight up shit. NIMBY means not in my backyard.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, but we didn't know that back in the day. So they were just like, okay, bring it to their backyard. And they were dumping that shit in our backyard. And we kept drinking the rotten Kool-Aid. And not like Jim Jones Kool-Aid, fucking shit, stuff like that. So, but it was bad Kool-Aid, boo.
Who's Jim Jones? I've heard of that.
He was a football player and a rapper.
Is it green Kool-Aid?
No,
I'm thinking of Mean Green.
No, my
Joe
mom.
Brown?
Who's Mean Gene Green Joe Brown? Who the fuck's that? The fuck, boo?
Judge Joe.
You're trying to fucking think of like Pittsburgh Steelers shit and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's get into it. He's kerosening it up.
Okay. So let's see. I hate when people start sentences with the word so.
Yeah, so don't do it.
Okay.
I did it for you.
At age 13, he was convicted of assaulting a young woman by hitting her in the head with an axe when she caught him breaking into her family home.
That's because he was straight up saying, went up to her
5
and
years
was like,
reform school.
let me ask you something.
He escaped from reform school and married.
True, Timmy.
Wait a minute. After escaping from reform school, getting married, and voluntarily returning to complete his sentence, he was released in 1951 at the age of 18. Briefly worked at a tobacco plantation until he was arrested in 1953 for attacking a teenage girl with a hammer over an alleged assault.
Oh my God, he was straight up Pelmamba, boo. He was like,
Yes.
It's hammer time.
It's probably his son.
Let's go. I think it is. I think it's his illegitimate.
Blah, blah, blah. He went to...
Brendan.
Oh, is Brendan here? Brendan Abels?
Yeah, he is.
He was sentenced to 6 years imprisonment at South Carolina Penitentiary.
Oof.
Penitentiary.
Penetration.
Yes.
Okay.
He earned his fellow inmates respect by killing the most feared man in the prison,
Ooh.
Hazel Brazel.
Lisa Starters.
Hey, Lisa. And Travis. He claimed it was self-defense. As a result, he received an extra 3 years in prison for involuntary manslaughter.
That's it?
He escaped from prison in 1955 by hiding in the back of a garbage truck and fled to Florida, where he took employment with the traveling carnival.
Oh.
He was rearrested, remanded to custody, and paroled in 1961.
I go to Florida, too. He was probably the dude, like, at the fucking carnivals that was like, hey, let me guess your weight. And they were like, no, let me guess when you're going to get caught. And they were like, I guess you'll get caught in about 3 to 5 years. Okay. Was removing stickers from plastic, boo. That is straight up fucking psychopath. My Los Angeles
and also
knows.
creating psychopath.
You're right.
Yes.
Because he was straight up removing. What year was that?
Well, he was rearrested, remanded to custody, and paroled in 1961. He drank kerosene when he was 1, so it would have been 1934. This guy's old.
So those were probably scratch and sniff stickers. Hold on. Gotta give you another thanks, Liz. There's not one day, where I don't just at least get one compliment on my earrings.
Oh, yay, Brendan.
Yes. The lightning bolts.
Brendan wore lightning bolt earrings to a baseball game, and I felt bad because I looked over and he was missing one, and we couldn't find it.
Right.
And he bought those when he was with us.
Right. So homie bought him a pair.
I bought him a replacement pair.
And sent it to him so lightning would strike twice. Good day, Flex.
Yeah, I love those earrings.
Brendan. Yeah.
I'm glad you like.
He pulls that shit off.
He does.
Yeah, and gets compliments.
Yeah.
All right. Rev Wild Bill wants to know, Bill, what this motherfucker drinking kerosene was doing.
Well, I'll tell you. Following his release from prison, he reverted to committing burglaries and fencing stolen property.
What kind of burglaries?
I don't know.
There's several kinds, Boo. Like, you could be breaking into houses, and that would be a burglary.
I imagine.
Or you could be straight up breaking into somebody's butthole and stealing their turds, and that would be turd burglary. It happens. I swear to God. You don't even know how many people that happens to every year. People get turd burglared all the time.
2 years after his parole, he was arrested for the rap of a 12-year-old girl, but absconded while waiting sentence.
Right.
He was rearrested in Georgia and sentenced to 8 years of imprisonment. He was paroled again in November 1968. Upon his release, he moved to the town of Sumter, South Carolina, and began working with a roofing company.
Flex, do you guys have turd burglars in Australia? Because I know Americans do. They do. Straight up. They go in there, they steal the turds, and then they're in and out just like a robbery. Boom. It happens. Takao. The nerd is here. So I'm just curious if people in Australia do it, because they would go down under for that, boom.
Where?
Australia. What?
Down under.
Down under. They do, boo. If we ever go to Australia, first of all, I want to visit Flex. Because I think Flex lives by that little town where that dude disappeared. And
Where there was like 11 people.
yeah, like 11 fucking people. Laramie. They live in
How do
Laramie.
you remember that? You can't remember anything, and you remember that.
I remember Laramie, Australia.
We watched that like over a year ago. Probably.
Because I know things, and that's what I'm saying. I want to go there and be number 12.
Everything flows in reverse down under. So they have leave turds in your toilet.
Oh my God, that's called an upper decker down under. I guess it would be an underdecker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cow. Okay.
He's coming back like a boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be in and out of chat. Just wanted to say hi. Hi, Space Nerd.
I do want to go there and meet Flex. I think that would be fucking fun. Yes. Okay, go ahead. Wolf Creeks.
Okay. This is under the subtitle Murders.
Murders. Here we go, guys. Because this is a continuation of the last time when Timmy kept interrupting so much that we couldn't get to it before replayables, but now here we are.
Gaskins said his first non-prison related murder victim was a blonde female hitchhiker whom he tortured and murdered in September 1969 before sinking her body in a swamp.
Check out. Flex is not far from some very nice and haunted places. That would be fun. If you get scared, you can jump in my pouch.
I will.
Yeah. All right. So we give this girl a swamp ass?
Yes.
Okay.
In his memoirs, he said, all I could think about is how I could do anything I wanted to her. This hitchhiker was to be the first of many he said he picked up and killed while driving around the coastal highways of the American South.
Boo. Brenda's got a very good question.
Yes.
If you encounter 2 turd burglars in the same week, is that the same shit but just a different day? Cow? I mean, is it? Mm-hmm. Technically? Okay.
I think you're right, Brendan. I think
Homie been married for 2 years, but still looks single. To cow. Oh,
thanks,
shit.
Am I lying?
Yeah. You know why?
How do you look single?
Because I don't stress you the fuck out.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Look,
I just have some anti-aging
I look like I've been hitched like a bitch for years. What? Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I'm just saying. You're obviously
you
look
are
good.
Lucky.
You look single.
You are lucky.
Am I?
You think I stress you out, but I could be like some other people.
Like who?
I'll tell you later.
Tell me. Oh my God.
But I'm not.
There's a microphone right there. And
I didn't say anybody's name.
Yeah, you just stressed the dogs out.
Name.
Oh my God. Timmy still thinks you're a bully, boo.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Timmy knows what I put up with.
Doesn't matter. Let's get into the askins for Baskins, for the Gaskins. Okay? Here we go. Swamp ass.
Gaskins classified these victims as coastal kills. People, both men and women, whom he killed purely for pleasure on average once every 6 weeks when he went hunting to quell his feelings of bothersomeness.
Has anyone ever hitchhiked?
No.
I did once.
I don't even want to hear it.
Why? I did.
Okay.
I hitchhiked once.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did.
Actually, I didn't hitchhike, but I ran out of... No.
Yeah, got your car.
I ran my car out of oil in the interstate, and it just so happened that my friend's dad came and picked me up.
Yeah.
But I didn't know.
I bet. If you were on the side of the highway, I'd pick you up too.
You did?
Yeah. Well, I got hitchhiked because I was wearing jean cutoff shorts that day. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And cowboy boots.
Oh
my God, bro.
You are making this up.
Really? Yes. I'll show you the boots.
Okay, it's not going to prove anything.
Yes, it will. I mean, if I can find the jean shorts, I'm pretty sure my mom sold them at a yard sale, but whatever. My God.
Okay, go ahead.
Women picked me up and turned me out. Oh my God. Lisa.
Turned out to be a man.
Oh, I thought she said women picked her up and turned her out. You know what that means?
Yeah.
If you get turned out?
Prostituted?
I mean...
Okay. If you want to stop irritating me, then go ahead and stop.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
I don't want to hear about this hitchhike.
Okay. You might.
He said he tortured and mutilated his victims while attempting to keep them alive for as long as possible. He confessed to killing these victims using a variety of methods, including stabbing, suffocation, and mutilation, and even said he cannibalized some of them.
Wow. Oh my God. Well, technically.
Technically what?
That was back in the 60s, boo. They might have called it cannibalism, but that's what we call eating out today. So it might be a different term. Like, if you're like, hey, girl, can I eat you? And like back then it was probably called cannibalism, but nowadays it's just called fun.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's fun to eat people?
Yeah, girls.
Girls with an S?
Girl.
Oh
my! Oh my God! I'm just saying.
Stop!
You're stepping on my metaphors, boo. So, okay. All I'm saying.
Don't get me started.
I'm telling you what Gaskins is trying to claim that fucking in 1961 wasn't done. But back then they called it cannibalism, probably because you had to get through all that damn bush. It was eaten out, okay?
Please stop.
There probably was a lot of fucking bush back in that day.
I know.
It was.
Gaskins
Girls
later
didn't learn to
confessed-
get rid of that until Vietnam.
I'm not talking about that.
Okay, go ahead.
Gaskins later confessed to killing 80 to 90 such victims, although his statements to have committed any coastal kills have never been corroborated.
I don't even know what the coastal kills is.
No. In his memoirs, Gaskins said he committed coastal kills every 6 weeks, yet he contradicts this statement later in the book by stating he felt the overpowering need to seek out and commit a coastal kill by the 10th day of each calendar month. What?
Oh my God! Timmy just said Chris is a big fish eater. Am I right, Chris? To cow. And then MLI said something fishy about this story, Chris. To cow. What? Oh my God, boo. That's the international sign for fishy.
What is?
I'm just saying.
Stop it!
It's the international sign. It's at the International Unions Plumbers 60576.
Stop. Enough.
To count.
Stop it.
Okay, go ahead.
Lost my place.
Oh my God. I know. You know why? Because Rev Wild Building House, anytime there's fish up in the place, boom. Fun fact. I was hitchhiking when I was picked up by an inspiration for Wolf Creek. Clearly, he didn't kill me, but was a tourist guy. Oh my God, that's fucked up. That is so fucked up. You need to look up Wolf Creek, boo.
What?
It is motherfucking Flex telling you he got picked up by a serial killer while he was hitchhiking.
Clearly, he didn't kill me. He was of a tourist guy.
So he picked him up but didn't kill him, but he was a fucking serial killer. We need to look into that. Wolf Creek. Write that shit down.
You have the pen.
I'll write it down. Okay, I'll write it down. Wolf.
He also specifically named 3 further individuals whom he classified among his serious murders. An African-American couple he named as Eddie and Bertie Brown, aged 24 and 20 respectively, that he murdered in 1972 and buried behind the Tennant House, a location Gaskins failed to precisely pinpoint in his autobiography beyond once stating was a shortcut to go around Columbia.
Boom.
And a man named Horace Jones, 40, whom he said was murdered in 1974.
Horace. I'm just telling you, he killed tourists, but because Flex lived local, he didn't kill Flex. So there you go. And not the bees just checked in.
That's crazy, Flex.
So, to fucking count. To Flex, I would love to hear that story, bro.
Yes. There is no evidence to support any of the statements made by Gaskins that he had committed any murders other than that of Hazel Brazel.
You said his serious murders, not to be confused by his prank murders.
And the 14 victims listed below, whose bodies have been found and identified, who law enforcement records and Gaskins' sworn testimony substantiate.
1999 is when that happened to Flex, boo. Maybe 98.
Wow, that was 26 years ago.
Thank God it wasn't 92. Because he probably... I mean, when I hitchhiked Flex, it was scary for me because, first of all, I was in a Ford Pintos. And so if anybody hit the back of the car, shit was going to blow up. Second of all, I was wearing cowboy boots. and cut off jean shorts. That was scary. And third of all,
Wait,
the-
I don't remember any guys wearing cut off jeans shorts.
well,
I don't.
it was in my breakdance days.
Well,
Okay? It was when I was breakdancing. I wanted to look different than people wearing parachute pants, so I wore fucking cowboy boots and cut off jean shorts with the little frills that hung down because I cut them off myself. And I went by the fucking breakdance names. These Levi's don't lie. Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm. That's not a breakdancing song. That is not a breakdancing song. Ford Pinto. I had one of those. Loved it.
Bam!
I never hitchhiked before, but I did hop in train and had to jump off while it was moving.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm.
Auditioning for the Dirty Dancing sequel that sadly never came to be.
Oh my God.
I have never seen Dirty Dancing.
Well, technically at this point, if it comes out, it'll be Ghost 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Been waiting
1970.
years.
In November 1970.
Go ahead. Don't even read that, babe.
Chris Luscious.
I don't want anyone your eyes to see that. Okay?
I saw it.
All right.
In November 1970, Gaskins committed the first of a series of confirmed murders, primarily
Cheek
people
fire.
whom he knew and killed for personal reasons. His first confirmed victims were his own niece, Janice Kirby.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, I think I went to school with a girl named Janice Kirby.
Oh, did she suck?
I just know of her.
Okay.
Age 15, and her friend Patricia Ann Allsbrook, age 17.
Damn.
Both of whom he beat to death.
Damn.
He said he was enraged at their drug abuse, while others say he was attempting to sexually assault them in Sumter. I swear I went to write that down, Janice Kirby. I went to school with her.
I'm gonna write that down.
I'm telling you. Help me look up my junior high yearbook.
Janice Kirby sucks.
If she's listening, I remember you.
Janice Kirby, if you're listening,
Sort of.
you don't suck. But if you're not listening, bitch, you suck.
Yeah, I sort of remember a Janice Kirby.
Okay. No. Who's the worst uncle ever? Not me. Thank you. I'm not the worst uncle ever. So thank you, Brendan. Boom. What, Bill?
That was funny.
Oh my God, Flex fucking got kidnapped. And now they're looking for a friend of his for 14 weeks. They think he was murdered.
What?
Holy shit.
Where are you reading this?
They are searching for a friend of mine now missing 14 weeks.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Flex, I hope they find him.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I would love to send Flex a link. Flex, if you want to come on, I want to talk about your hitchhiking stories with my hitchhiking stories. And if you want to come on at any time, Flex, even if you want to come on Replayables, so you can do it, dog.
Yeah.
I would love that. Uncle Randy Callahan isn't the worst. Exactly, boo.
Who? What?
Randy Callahan.
Always the worst.
Always telling people,
Look
give him a
at
tuggy, and fucking go down on him and shit. What? What am I looking at? Oh, go ahead. Say it out
How
loud.
does this always happen to me?
Go ahead. Say it.
1971.
Read it slow.
Or 1972.
Let me unzip.
Gaskins claims to have poisoned Martha Ann Dix Jr.
How is Martha a junior?
Also known as Clyde.
What the fuck? Okay, so back then they named a dude Martha Ann Jr.
Also known as Clyde.
And your fucking last name's Dix?
20.
Wow.
Poisoned her because of a rumor.
Her?
Will you listen?
How are you a fucking junior if you're a her?
Listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
Gaskins claims to have poisoned Martha, 20, in March 1971 or 1972 because of a rumor Gaskins was the father of her unborn child because she was an alleged drug dealer who had supplied Kirby and Allsbrook and or because she got married and left for Texas to be with her wife.
Damn.
What?
That is very fucking confusing.
That's a crazy sentence.
First of all, time out. Flex will come on another time. Right now, his sons are there watching UFC.
Okay.
It's a cap. Thank you, Flex.
Quality time.
Yes, absolutely. I like how Chris said, let me unzip. And that was
This is the weirdest sentence
he
ever.
isn't always unzipped. Takao! What? Read that again. Okay, first of all, what the weirdest sentence is, this fucking lady's name is Martha Jr., Martha Dix Jr.,
Also known as Clyde.
also known as Clyde.
Because of a rumor, Gaskins was the father of her unborn child because
Wow.
she was an alleged drug dealer who had supplied Kirby and Allsbrook, and or because she got married and left for Texas to be with her wife. You're not listening!
I am listening. She left for goddamn Texas to be with her fucking wife. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. She was trying to put her dicks in her.
You cannot let me get through one sentence without...
No, because, boo, there's so much good stuff happening in this chat.
Yeah, I know.
Like, guess what?
What?
Lisa and Travis want to come over and be on the show live.
Oh, really?
Yes!
Well, they're going to stand behind
So
us.
you just hit me for no reason.
Did they say that?
Yeah, literally said
Travis
it.
and I want to come over and be in the show. Yes!
Bam.
That would be awesome.
That would be fucking fun. Oh my god, that would be so much fun because I'll put Travis in between me so you can't hit me and you'll have to hit him. So
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah.
It's a cow. You can't unzip when you're not wearing pants.
Mhm.
Not just yeah, but hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dick's bones. You're such a guy. Will you just listen?
What'd you just say?
I'm trying to get your attention. I
You-
guess I'm going to have to do that to just get you to perk up.
What did you just say?
Dick's bones were
Boom!
found,
Dick's bones!
were found in a ditch,
Oh my god!
but lost
Oh.
when given to a university to study.
Oh my god, Dick's bones were in a ditch. I think they fucking phrased that wrong, boo. I think it was Dick's bones were in a... And they sent him off to a university to be studied. God, when I die, send my dicks off.
Stop
Please.
saying that.
I'm just saying, send it off to be studied.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. That's the only part of my body I want to donate to science.
Why?
So they can study it. They'll be like, this was a test.
Stop.
To a young man one day.
I'm not even going to let you say that.
I'm just saying, Bill. That's it.
1973,
To a
Gaskins.
fine young cannibal one day. Right?
Yes.
And then they'll pull it out and be like, it's like a slinky.
Stop.
Let it walk up and downstairs.
1973, Gaskins
That would be fun.
wrapped and drowned Doreen Hope Dempsey,
Bam.
22, and her 2-year-old daughter, Robin Michelle Dempsey, in June 1973. Gaskins had befriended Doreen Dempsey several years prior and, as an overt racist, became angry upon hearing she had become pregnant a second time by an African-American man.
Not the bees ones, I know. What got sent in to be studied? To Cal. Send it in, boo.
Anywho,
Toledo knows. No, they won't, Toledo. God damn it. Don't even
I
read.
saw it.
Don't read Toledo's comment.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Flex
Yeah.
knows. Like Rasputin. Put that shit in the
Yes.
jar.
Yes. Chris
Boom.
used to slide into my DMs. Get it? Microscope slide.
What? Oh my god. What the fuck? Why
You
you say
did.
microscope and slide?
You
And
slid
you're
into
talking
my
about me
DMs.
not with no goddamn microscope. Maybe with a Hubble telescope because you were like, look at that fucking planet. And I planted it. Like a flag on Mars. Call me Elon motherfucking Musk. Took out. And I landed this rocket.
Oh. Okay. Nobody
Seen it
needs
out there. Brought it back.
proof.
Yep.
Nobody needs any kind of
That's
proof.
it.
That's not it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Wow.
Gaskins had befriended. I already said.
No, she didn't, Flex. God damn it.
She got
Wow.
him. LOL.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? When
No.
I slid into your DMs, it was like throwing. Damn.
You better not diss me.
Oh, but you can diss me.
No.
Mm-mm.
I didn't say anything about what you think I did. I didn't insult you. I said that you slid into my DMs.
Like
I
a
didn't say anything
microscope.
about a microscope.
Oh
I was
my
just
God.
using that as a segue.
That's it. I need a.
I use that as a segue.
Oh my god! No, you didn't.
You're not going to even act like. Don't even like diss me.
Mm.
You don't diss your wife.
Oh, but you diss your husband
I didn't diss you. All I said was you slid into my DMs. I was using a pun.
with a microscope.
I didn't say microscope. I used it as a segue.
Great. I got my poor shoulder crooked right now.
What?
The cow.
Huh?
Don't know. Go ahead.
Okay. She had been living with Gaskin's friend Johnny Sellers and his brother Carl Sellers in North Charleston, South Carolina. They brought her to Gaskin's home in Prospect and left her there to speak with Gaskins about staying with him for a short time while she was pregnant. Upset that Doreen was having a second biracial child.
Let me did her
Gaskins-
hair today. It looks nice.
Oh, thank you.
I knew you'd stop for
not
that.
the beast.
I knew. I fucking knew. Okay, so it's okay to stop the show when somebody's complimenting
You interrupted me with a compliment. I didn't stop the show.
Okay, go ahead.
Gaskins responded by walking her to his backyard pond where he drowned both mother and her toddler. Ugh.
Mm.
One of them had to watch that.
Little
One of them
swimmers.
had to watch the other one be drowned.
Wait, who drowned first?
In a documentary on YouTube by Real Stories, Gaskin's daughter says that he told her the reason he killed Doreen and her 2-year-old daughter was because he couldn't stop himself from raping her young daughter.
Boo.
She said he claimed that his desire to rape the child was so overwhelming that he couldn't stop himself.
Boo. This is when Travis and her come over, they'll bring Moscow mules.
Ooh, and the copper cup.
I love them motherfucking Moscow mules.
We have copper cups. We got them as a wedding gift.
Yeah. And the Moscow mules
Do not
are the
nest.
best.
Do not nest them.
What are you talking about?
Those copper cups that we got, don't nest them.
What the fuck is nesting? I mean,
Put one inside the other because you can't get them apart.
why would I put those inside each other? Huh?
Remember when I got that square glass stuck in that round mug? I could not get it. Do you remember?
Yeah, you were playing the straight up the
I
game.
worked on that for weeks.
But
No, you cannot nest
Why?
those copper cups because they won't come apart.
why would I do that? Do I do the dishes? No. So why would I fucking put a cup inside another cup?
I'm just telling you,
Huh?
don't do it.
I'll never do it.
Because I thought I was going to have to dent those to get them out.
Okay, I'll never do it because I never ever have put one single cup in the cupboard. I mean, I haven't. Have I? Don't leave them on the counter and then I won't. I'm saying.
Oh, who loves chicken more?
Children, not chicken. Children.
I thought that said Donald Trump.
Ooh, Donald Gaskins or
Oh.
Jerry Sandusky. Ooh, that's a very tough call
That is-
because Jerry Sandusky had a summer camp. And it's coming out on Netflix. It's Jerry Sandusky's summer camp, and it's a touching story. It is. It's a touching
He
story.
died, didn't he? Jerry
No.
Sandusky?
No,
He didn't?
maybe.
I think he died.
If he didn't, he should, but listen to me. Yeah, thanks a lot. Red Bob Lee Quotes just said cleaning with the Ables. Since you're telling me how to wash cups
Uh-oh.
and shit.
He didn't die.
I didn't think he did. So, but guess what?
Wow.
Brendan is right. And Brendan, I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? Because you will understand this. And I got to tell everybody this real quick. Boo.
Donald.
I got to tell everybody this, okay? It's about Jerry Sandusky. Because Jerry Sandusky brought something to light for me. All right? First of all, if an older woman dates a younger guy, she's a cougar, right?
Yes.
So if an older man dates a younger boy, is he a Nittany Lion? Is he?
Could be.
Because he was a Penn State coach to Cal.
Got it.
Tom Gaskins with a copper cup, master. Neutered.
Neuter.
Yeah. Sounds like lovely. Let's go, boo. It's a touching story. Ha! Thank you, Jelena.
Out.
What?
There.
Oh my God. All I was doing was asking for
1974.
a Gaskin.
June 1974, Gaskins shot his friend and criminal associate Johnny Sellers, age 36, in the back of the head and
Damn.
stabbed to death Johnny's ex-girlfriend Jessie Ruth Judy, age 22, after 22 and 36.
Wow. Ooh.
After Sellers asked for money he was owed from the sale of a stolen boat. These sentences are way too long.
Red homie, don't play that. Quotes is mad at you for bringing up Sandusky. Wow, boo.
He's not mad at me.
Wow.
Will you please get your finger out of there?
I thought you wanted a Gaskins.
No, I
Okay.
don't. Did you hear all that?
Yeah. Johnny
What?
Seller.
What?
Yes, boo. Aerosmith wrote a goddamn song about them. Johnny got a gun.
Janie.
Johnny got a gun. And Jesse, Rudy, Judy better run.
Gaskins
Jesse,
feared.
Judy, Booty better run.
Stop.
And what did Johnny do
No.
to make Jesse, Ruth, Judy say, I owe you? Jesse, Ruth,
Gaskins
Rudy,
feared
Judy,
Sellers would reveal.
and
Stop.
I was singing a song. Wow. I thought you said it was karaoke night. Whatever. Fine.
Gaskins
Step on my
feared
karaoke.
Sellers would reveal Gaskins' involvement in the boat theft and sale. Gaskins also was involved with an auto theft ring. Jessie Judy was murdered at the same time because she could have told police about Gaskins' criminal activities, including murdering her boyfriend, Johnny Sellers.
But why'd she get murdered? Because she didn't tell.
What?
You just said Jessie Judy got murdered because she didn't tell police about the auto rings.
Because she could have told police about Gaskins' criminal activities. Right. Yeah, he murdered her so she'd keep her mouth shut.
Okay. So you didn't tell me that. You confused Joe Skeefus. Okay? So be careful, boo. Beatings with the Ables tonight to count.
Hell yeah, 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 hell yeah.
I mean, go ahead.
Yeah.
It was 1992.
1975.
All Red Blue was a man named Randy, and it was in high school, and it ruined me for life. Couldn't even get a wife. What? Go ahead.
Silas Barnwell Yates, age 45.
Silas. You know anytime there's a goddamn Silas is going to be good, all right?
Was murdered in February 1975 by having his throat slit in a murder-for-hire scheme.
Ooh, wait, what?
He had his throat slit in a murder-for-hire scheme. The forensics showed it was by knife, but Gaskins disputed this, saying it was done by a karate chop.
Who the fuck got a karate chop like that,
I don't
dude?
know. Edward Scissorhands?
I mean, your nails would have to be so long, okay? Like, no, they'd have to be longer than that.
My nails are short.
Like, they gotta be long enough to be cutting holes in tube socks.
My nails are
to
short.
Fucking be karate chopping somebody and slitting their throat and stuff. He says he karate chopped him.
Yates was in a dispute with his
You
ex-girlfriend.
don't go around chopping nobody that don't need no chopping, boo. Okay?
Yates was in a dispute with his ex-girlfriend, Suzanne Kipper Owens, and she
Give
had her
him a Judy
husband...
chop.
And she had her husband, John...
See how fast that was?
Owens paid Gaskins $1,500.
3 times. You didn't even catch one. What? Okay.
She and her husband, John Owens, paid Gaskins $1,500 to murder Yates.
For the Judy chop?
You tuned me out.
No, I didn't. You said he got killed because his throat was slit, and he said it was with a karate chop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she paid him $1,500, right? Nobody tuned you out.
She and her husband, John Owens, paid Gaskins $1,500 to murder Yates.
Wait, who the fuck was he that her and her husband pitched in on this? What was he doing to Judy?
We're over Judy. This is Silas.
Who's
Suzanne?
Silas? Okay, so Silas and Suzanne.
No, Suzanne and John had Silas murdered by
Why?
Donald.
Why?
Because Yates was in a dispute with his ex-girlfriend. And she and her husband, John, paid Gaskins to murder Yates.
So Suzanne was Silas's ex-girlfriend.
Silas is a man.
Ex-boyfriend.
Silas was in a dispute with Suzanne. And she and her husband, John, paid Gaskins to murder Silas.
That's what I said.
I'd say he was her side dude.
That's exactly what I fucking said.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Rewind the motherfucking tape.
You did. What did you just say?
I said Silas was banging Suzanne.
You didn't say that.
Yep, I did. In my goddamn mind, I said it. And because I said, why did her and her husband pitch in? Right. Probably use that yard sale money.
Diane?
Let's have a yard sale. Get this dude fucking karate chop. Right?
Mm.
Boom. There you go, boo.
Diane
Space Nerd thought it
Bellamy
was
Mealy.
Suzanne Summers.
You bring her up an awful lot.
Space Nerd brought her up. Not me, goddammit. Not me, boo. I don't
Okay.
bring her up that much. God.
You bring her up all the time.
Oh my god, no, I fucking don't. Okay? So, big deal. She did one fucking TV show.
What did she do?
A TV show.
You're going to talk about her Playboy spread?
I didn't see it. You're gross.
Wow. Look
You
at
seen
you.
it?
Look at you.
No. Boo. I never seen it.
Look at you.
I didn't even know she was in Playboy.
Look at you.
I did not even know she was in Playboy. Oh my god.
You're such an ass.
What was the issue? Three's Company?
You're an ass.
I didn't bring it up.
Yeah.
No. What are you talking about? She was
You-
in Playboy?
Shut up.
Oh my god. Great, not the beat. Not the
Every
beast.
freaking show.
Not the beast said who's Suzanne Summers. So there you go, boo. Way to go. Be right back. Gotta go do some research.
Wow. I mean, you are
Oh
such
my
a
God.
guy. You're such a
Oh
guy.
my god. Boo. I didn't bring it up. Space Nerd did. You like my hand
Stop
soap?
it.
I'm trying to see if you like my hand soap, okay? So, oh my god, smell it. Smell it.
No.
Smell it.
Stop.
Smells nice. Go ahead. Oh my god, go ahead.
I don't. I'm gonna
Oh my god, Shondo, we're gonna go take a psych break real quick. Shondo, hit a psych time so I can go smoke real quick, bruh.
But
Let
do you
Brendan
need
do his
a
literature.
Smoke?
What?
But do you need a smoke?
What? What did he say?
I don't know what he
Sean, who wants to know if you're here? Sean, are you here?
I am here.
Aku, then tell Aku.
I'm here, Aku. I'm here. Now go smoke, Chris.
I'm going.
Darker than Gotham in the midst of the night. Cruise through the city, lurking out of sight. Abel's got the tools sharper than the knife. Free the reapers taking lives, no disguise. Pull the caper smooth, leave no trails of creeks. Bodies hit the ground, nobody speaks. Hoods up, faces masked, shadows in the streets. Grim hunt, mission completed, no police. We killin' with the Abels, murderers at large. Silent but the deadly, in the yard we charge. Ruthless and cold, hearts like a stone. Killing's an art, maestro's tone. Scheming in the basement, plans on every page. Hitmen meant for hire, unleash the rage. Click, clack, silencers, corners of the stage. Finish them clean, exit the cage. Money on the table, contracts to burn. Once goals are completed, never return. Evidence erased, alibis firm. Eyes in the dark, targets confirm. We killin' with the Abels, murderers at large. Silent but the deadly, in the yard we charge. Ruthless and cold, hearts like a stone. Killing's an art, maestro's tone.
Silver Night Front Show. Kristen, homie, bringing the flow. Homie late, man, never on time. Chris loves iguanas, scanty, non-serial killer stories. We obtain. George dropping and shot, all remain. We got the mic and we stage the thrill. Creeping stories, keeping them real. Serial tales, gotta been chill. Watch the drama, climb it uphill. Homie the Ooga, wild and free. Always distracted, lost is free. Chris talking, laughing, peeking out. On iguana splashing without a doubt. Horror tales, yep, we narrate. Stay tuned through every update. We got the mic and we stage the thrill. Creeping stories, keeping them real. Serial tales, gotta been chill. Watching drama, climbing uphill. Shows making waves, horror scenes, the crowd craves. Homie trips, Chris misbehaves, but the thrills no one can deprave. We got the mic and we stage the thrill. Creeping stories, keep them real. Serial tales, got 'em and chill. Watch the drama, find it uphill. We got the mic and we stage the thrill. Creeping stories, keeping them real. Serial tales, got 'em and chill. Watch the drama, find it uphill.
Superficial, superficial, oh yeah. Fresh frosh, I'm eating lots of frogs, oh yeah. Can I get a oh yeah? Can I get a oh yeah?
Ich schwing, glaube jetzt da die nicht gehen. The sun will walk away, meine Trap in a minute to gain. Homie loves the jazz caps, hookers on her mind. Killin with the Eagles, bodies hard to find. Chris taking smoke breaks on the low unwind. Serial killers lurking, but you know it's all a grind. She got that dirty edge, her fashion on attack. Loves the way she curves, crispy in the back. Iguanas watch it all, jungle in the track. Show's getting wild, never looking back.
Not a bar, please. Symbols. Takao, Hoya, homie. You rock. So cool. Thank you. Thanks, man. Symbol said, did you hear me?
No, I didn't.
Look, before you guys get back into the
You
killer,
rock.
Aku sent
Wait, what,
us
Sean?
a... Before you get back into the killer, Aku sent us a Rumble rant.
Oh, shit. Okay, what is it, bro? Let's get into it.
For $1,
Thank you,
he
Coop,
says,
for supporting the show, bro.
he says, homie, either freeze the inner cup to shrink it slightly, or blast high-pressure air between the cups to free them.
Wait, what?
What?
Read it again, Sean. Turn yourself up.
Okay,
Can't
let me
hear
see
you.
here. I gotta find my volume now.
Okay, hurry up, because Earls of Lemongrass is here too, and loves
Here we
Pee
go.
Wee.
Can you guys hear me now?
A little bit. They're a little bit louder.
A little bit louder?
Yeah. You hear me?
Oh, man. Okay, how's that?
A little bit better, but a little bit louder.
Okay.
Come in like a strong producer, Shondo.
Is this better?
Yes, now we can hear him.
Okay.
Right, go ahead.
So Ku says, homie, either freeze the inner cup to shrink it slightly, or blast high pressure air between the cups to free them.
Yeah, I ended up using an UGG glove in my tennis shoes
For what?
with like a thigh clamp,
What the fuck? What are you talking about?
separating those cups.
What
I'll
cups?
show you later.
What? I'm so
Ugh.
fucking lost. What are you talking about?
Well, if you get Suzanne Summers out of your head, maybe you can remember back to the conversation about the cups getting stuck inside each other.
Oh, and then you use an UGG glove and what? Your tennis shoe?
Yeah,
For what?
to get the cups separated.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
When the cup got stuck inside each other?
Okay, spell iCup real quick.
I'm not retarded.
Sean, spell iCup since we can hear you. Sean,
What's up?
spell iCup real quick.
EUCI.
Okay. All right, now we know. Now we know who's eating crayons. All right, let's get back into this. Let's go. He was at the murders of when he killed that little girl, and then now we're onto that one, aren't we? All right, let's go.
Diane Bellamy Neely, age 25, was
Boom.
separated from her husband, Walter Neely, who was one of Gaskin's closest friends and a criminal co-conspirator. On April 10th, 1975, Gaskin stabbed to death Diane Bellamy and shot dead her boyfriend, Avery Leroy Howard, age 34. Among other reasons, Gaskin's murdered... What?
I was giving a thumbs up to Flex, boo. God. Matt's here
Gaskins
now.
murdered Diane Bellamy because she had threatened to report to police that Gaskins was allowing underage teenagers to have sex in his home.
Bam.
Avery Howard was murdered because he asked for money to pay attorneys and cover legal expenses following his arrest for fraud and auto theft. Gaskins worried Avery Howard would tell police about Gaskins' criminal activities.
Yes. Boom. There you go, Matt. Of course I did. Of course I did, Matt. Why would I not? To count. You might be surprised tonight, Matt. If you watch a little replay, might have a little special video. I don't know. So, okay. Were there pigtails, homie? Homie, will you wear pigtails? Wear pigtails, homie.
Oh, Stephen Bull?
Will you?
I could.
Will you wear them for replay?
I can.
To cow. There you go, Stephen Bulls. All right, go ahead.
Kim Gelkin, age 13, was stabbed to death to keep her from telling police Gaskins had moved her from North Charleston without permission and to keep her from telling police she was being sexually abused by several adult men, including Gaskin.
Wow. This dude was the original fucking Epstein, wasn't he? But he was moving them around in the United States, not in the islands. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Okay.
Dennis Bellamy, age 27, and John Henry Knight, age 15, were half-brothers, and Diane Bellamy was their sister. Within minutes of each other, Gaskins shot the two brothers in the back of the head on October 10, 1975. Gaskins had promised to pay Dennis Bellamy for some stolen guns. When confronted by Bellamy at Gaskins' trailer home in Prospect, South Carolina, he responded by offering to return the guns from the woods behind his home. He took Bellamy into the woods to retrieve the guns, but murdered him instead. John Henry Knight was directed to the same area, allegedly to meet his brother, but was also murdered to ensure he could never speak of the crime.
Is that part of the Bellamy's brothers or Bill Bellamy? Which one? What happened? Oh my God. Fuck yeah, you did. How'd you do that? Yeah, that's big.
Is it?
Yeah. It's big.
Is it?
Look, I'm going to trace it with my finger on the outside. It's like that big. Yeah, that's a big one.
It hurt.
You better put some like...
How often do I burn myself?
a lot.
I burn myself all the time.
A fucking lot. Are you emo inside, Boo? Boo, look at me. Hey, are you emo inside? Are you burning yourself on purpose? That's big.
It hurt.
Yeah, you need to put some like coconut oil on that shit.
I don't have any.
Put some Crisco on it.
I don't have any of that.
I'll put some Crisco on it. Yep, that's a big one. Yeah, it is.
For real?
I'm dead serious. It looks like you Western sizzled that shit. That's from a curling iron?
Yeah, before the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, that looks like some straight up grill marks. It looks like you were laying on the grill.
Mm.
It's this big.
Mm.
See that?
Okay.
I didn't.
It hurts.
I didn't touch it directly. I just went around the outside, boo. Wow, that's big. Okay, go ahead. So, I'm serious. Anyways, are they related to the Bellamy brothers, or is it Bill Bellamy? Because Bill Bellamy, he's pretty cool.
Good.
You know who Bill Bellamy is?
Yes, I know who Bill Bellamy is.
Yeah, he was on MTV.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then he did The Last Comic Standing, and that's where I met him. He's a pretty cool dude. He told me a lot of shit. I'll show you a picture of me and him, but I won't show it to everybody else. Jake Fire wants to know if you're okay.
About what?
Your burn.
Jake Fire. Yeah, I'll be okay. Fire.
Jake Fire. Show it
Yeah.
to him. That's actually pretty big. See that shit? That's a big burn, bro.
I burn myself all the time, whether it's on the oven, frying pans. I have this burn from February 22nd. See that? From
Yeah.
those eggs.
I know. I remember. And eggs weren't even expensive then.
Well, it wasn't the eggs, it was the pan.
Mm-hmm.
But I burned myself right here on baked spaghetti. Remember that?
Yeah.
And I've burned myself.
Don't even want to see what happened during the baked ziti.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
That's Lisa's specialty. Is Lisa still here? She makes baked ziti.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
Remember that time we went to the Italian restaurant and I told them that I love their baked ziti and
Yeah,
they didn't
it
even
wasn't
have
even
it?
on the menu. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, for an Italian restaurant, they should have it on the menu.
There you go. Brendan said, this girl's on fire.
Hey, Brendan was at that restaurant.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Fuck yeah, he was. I'll make hickey, boo.
I guess.
So I'll give you one on the other side to match it. Mm-hmm.
Well, make it feel better than this. This hurts.
Well, I'll do it on the other side and then
it
they'll
really
match.
hurt. It's like a delayed pain.
If I do it on the other side, though, then people are going to think that you were strangled. All right, go ahead. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm the same way, homie. I burn myself all the time.
Who's that?
Tiff Wash.
Does she?
Mm-hmm.
I know. I am prone to being burned. I burn myself all the time. One time I burned myself in 3 days.
Exactly.
I mean, 3 times in one day.
Exactly, Jake Fire. Let's keep her away from the stove. Microwave only. Viewer's choice, boo.
Hey, you know it? Sorry. Hell yeah.
Boom. There you go. Aloe and sperm will take care of it. This is
Yeah.
Josephus.
I've got some. What?
Aloe. That's what I was trying to think.
I have aloe upstairs.
Okay, well, then I'll give you the other part. 2 ingredients, boom, burn cured. Okay?
Mm.
The sperm makes the aloe stick around. It does.
Awesome.
Don't worry, boom, my kids will take care of you. All right, go ahead. I like it when Sean is on the stream because there is Three's Company. Oh my God, my lost interest.
You know, I always told you that you were my Jack Tripper, but I didn't say, remember when he posed for Playgirl?
He did?
Shut up.
Did he?
No!
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't read that.
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
I don't refer to other people naked.
Neither do I.
To make you feel bad about yourself.
Oh my God. Neither do I. So go ahead. Earl's the Lemongrass wants to know about these kills, but oh my God, it's fucking 9:50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How many kills we got left?
I don't know.
How many?
I don't know.
What are you on?
The last one.
Okay, go ahead. I don't even know how we got through all those kills, but go ahead. Let's do it. Do it.
1982, Rudolph Tyner, age 23, was on death row in CCI prison for a March 1978 double murder when he was murdered by Gaskins on September 12, 1982.
I believe that, not the bees. I fucking believe it, boo. Harry posed for Playgirl one time.
Tyner was appealing his own death sentence after being convicted of robbing a Murrells Inlet convenience store and killing store owners Bill and Myrtle Moon on March 18, 1978. The Moon's son, Tony Simo, I hired Gaskins for $2,000 to kill Rudolph Tyner because, in Simo's view,
Tony
the appeals
Simo Moon.
process was taking too long.
Tony Simo Moon. Get it?
No.
You don't?
No.
Simo Moon.
Okay.
I bet.
It really does. It's starting to hurt.
Yeah, I can see it. So, Simo Moon. All right, finish up, and then you can
Tony
go.
Simo asked Gaskins what he needed to kill Tyner. Then Gaskins told him to insert some C4 inside the heel of a shoe and mail it to him.
Bam.
This way, Gaskins obtained plastic explosives with a blasting cap, a long wire, and a radio speaker to create an imitation intercom speaker that Tyner could put into his ear to test. What? Gaskins then detonated the makeshift bomb by plugging the wire into a prison cell tower. Cell power.
He tricked this dude into putting his own explosive in his ear to see
plugging it into a
if he could hear it.
Prison cell
Wow.
power outlet.
Wow.
This murder was dramatized as the 1986 made-for-television movie Vengeance, the story of Tony Simo, where Brad Dourif played a composite character based on Gaskins, but did not use his name as Gaskins, was appealing his death sentence. As Gaskins was appealing his death sentence, and the state did not allow his personality rights to be used by producers.
Boom. So he melted his sock into his foot, and that's what happened. To fucking cow, ladies and gentlemen, we finally got through it. DGPT 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Donald Gaskins Part 2. We got through it, guys. Ouch, says Tiff Wash. That was the grand finales. Don't let her finish this story, Chris. Delino, I did. She did. Ask Gaskets. Boom. He blew them up. He blew those motherfuckers up. So there you go, guys. That's what happens when you ask him for a Gaskins. We don't need no part 3, do we? What else was left?
His arrest.
Boom. His arrest was left, Chelino. Part 3, spoiler alert. So, Rip Pee-wee. You forgot to tell him his nickname was Pee-wee.
Huh?
You did.
It wasn't Pee-wee.
Yes, it was. His nickname was Pee-wee, boo.
Okay, his nickname was Pee-wee.
Boom! There you go. His nickname was Pee-wee. Ah! Somebody stole my dog. Boom! Because he was blowing up fucking lesbians and shit. So there you go.
I gotta go make.
She's gonna go and take care of her neck. Hasta luego. We'll see you guys in like 6 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 motherfuckers. 6 minutes. Replayables. Stay tuned. Snowtown Murders is next. It's a true story. So cow. His nickname was Pee-wee. For real, Earls of Lemongrass. Swear to God. And we'll see you guys on Replayables. Join us tonight. Matt, we got one of your dirty little videos. So cow.